Hey, Mike, Chris here, owner of CMP Marketing and Design. And in this video, I'm going to show you a few different things that you can do to bring customers straight to your business using your website and Google Business Profile as the tools. And the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for your business if you use these strategies. And I checked out your site, man, and I absolutely love the theme of it. It's a very simple layout, it gives you all the information that you need. I love that you give discounts to veterans and first responders. That's absolutely incredible for you. And if you're a veteran yourself, thank you for your service. But I want to get right into what's actually going to generate you more revenue. So your page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on your site. You need at least 1,500 to 2,000 words in your homepage to be properly optimized with Google, depending on your competition and the amount of keywords you're ranking for. This will also give you much more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to get business for. A buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates a person is ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody was looking for seal coating contractors, Dayton, Ohio, you know that they're looking to get a seal coat done, right? So that's going to be a buyer intent keyword. You also know it's a local buyer, not somebody on the other side of the country. So that'd be a perfect example for you. And when you rank for these words, you come up first and get more customers coming straight to you that are already ready to buy. Now, to sum it up, Google likes information and relevancy. And in your content, you can place keywords to tell Google exactly what terms you want to be put in front of when people search for them. This is why content is king and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything. Now, one of your competitors in the area, Smith & Son Striping, now you can see the amount of content they have on their front page, and it's really not that much. It's going to make it that much easier to actually beat these guys because they're not even doing everything that they should be. But they have a decent looking website and they're getting traffic. So the second topic I want to go over with you is going to be backlinks. A backlink is super simple. It's just another website linking to yours through theirs, either through clickable text or image. So if I clicked on this and it brought me up to your website, that's an example of this website sending your website a backlink. Now the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing other businesses vouch for you. It's just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins. But not all backlinks are created equal. So it's important to note that more powerful and relevant sites linking to you that's going to give you more authority. So quality always wins when it comes to backlinks. And by relevant, I mean if you had other asphalt or seal coating websites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons. And we can actually take a look at the number of backlinks that they have and what they have as backlinks to use as a roadmap to beat them at their own game. We'll look at the difference here in just a second after this loads. Give it a second. Cool. So you can see that they don't even have that much. And none of this, Google doesn't even have any index or pages that have been completely indexed. So really, the competition in your area for the keywords that you're looking at is very, very slim. So it's going to be very easy to beat this and get their traffic. Now, their traffic's probably a lot higher than this. Ahrefs I use for all the other statistics, but the organic traffic, it can't track accurately because it's not embedded into their website. So 44, you could probably look at more so like 400 hits that they're getting per month on their website. And that's a fairly good sized number. Now, this leads me into the third topic, and we're going to look at some of their keywords real quick. So as you can see, there's keywords in every single area. So Dayton has their own keywords. Let's see, Richmond's going to have their own keywords. Columbus is going to have their own keywords. Every single area has their own keywords, and you can capture and rank for as many of these words as you want, which is the really cool part because there's no limit on this. And I did the breakdown of some of the numbers and how those numbers actually work at the end of the video. But let's take a look at a Google search now. The first thing you're going to see here, this is the last topic I'm going to go over with you, and it's an amazing tool called the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in this top position means 40 to 50% more calls than top organic ranking alone, organic ranking being down here. Now, what gets you ranked here, amongst other things, is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number submitted into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And there are thousands of these things. Now, there are a lot of other ranking factors, but your organic ranking and citations are going to be hands down the biggest here. You could also rank in multiple areas all at once using your same Google business profile. So let's say you set up in Dayton, you grow the strength of your Google business profile, you can actually capture search volume in all of these different areas if it's done right. So it also captures all of those near me, near my area keywords. So if somebody looked for seal coating near me, and let's say you were set up over here and they were over here and your profile reached over there, you would be getting this business from that Google business profile as well. So it's a pretty amazing strategy. Now, once these strategies are all coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's so worth it. So out of just 4 keywords that I took, once again, not all of them and only in Dayton, you're looking at it on average 200 searches per month. You can expect getting leads this way to close about 5% of the total search volume. And I'll break down those numbers here in a second. Now that means 10 jobs per month from your website. Now you couple that with the Google business profile and you're adding 40 to 50%, you can look at 15, right? And that's on average per month. And that's just targeting these keywords. That's not including all of the other areas that are going to be targeted. That's just including the numbers when it comes down to the keyword. So there's really no telling what the upside is for the Google business profile, which makes it such an amazing strategy. Now, these aren't all of the keywords and they aren't all the service areas. So how do we actually calculate these numbers? The average click-through rate of a website in the top position in Google for a certain search phrase is 28.5%. 60 to 80% of site visits from buyer intent keywords become hot leads. Either they'll call you or fill out a lead form. And if you're closing about 50%, which you typically do, getting leads this way in your industry, here's what it looks like from the SEO standpoint with the website. If you're in the top position and you're getting 100 searches, you could typically expect to close anywhere from like 8 to 11 deals. I'm just going to round it out per month using the SEO for the website. And I always just like a low ball at 5% because everybody's always happy at a low ball. Now, I don't know what your margins are, but if you multiply the average amount of jobs you would get per month by the profit you get per job, how much could you be making this year if you use these strategies? Now, this is what I do for a living, and while this video is going to help you start generating a decent amount of revenue, if you'd like to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or if you have any questions whatsoever, Mike, just shoot me a message back or you can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. Either way, I would really appreciate just a line of feedback so I know you got some value to this video. And thank you so much, Mike. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon, my man.